Hello, welcome back to the Macawise podcast. Thank you guys so much. I know your time is valuable. You can get back most anything, but you can't get back time. So I really and humbly appreciate you giving me some of your time. So as everybody know, what's going on in our country, and it's really disrupting, to say the least. Um, there's a lot of things that's going on in the political realm of all of these executive orders and um, trying to really annihilate everything that was put in place from the civil rights movement, and even before that, Marcus Garvey. Well, you can go all the way back to our history. Um, but like always, we're going to persevere because we are a group of people who, when dealt any situation, always come up out of it. And I just want to say to everybody that I guess now, as before, in our culture, is that unification. It's the unification that's going to make us stronger. The spending our money in our own communities, which we did in the 60s, and we grew exponentially. And we had a lot more pride. It's when we took our dollar out because we wanted to move in different arenas, that our culture became stagnated and didn't grow exponentially. And with this happening, some people say it's a curse, but there's always a curse and a blessing. And I think this is a blessing because now we have to buckle down and we have to unite and start actually spending our money with each other and partnership with each other and grow. And like my friend of mine said, you don't always have to like the people that you do business with, because the people that we've been doing business with definitely don't like us, and they showed us, and they showed us in a big time way. So, and I understand the people that have their purchases and their merchandise in certain stores, um, that you feel some kind of way about some people saying that they don't want to support that store anymore, and your products will be shelved. Uh, but even that, in that scenario, your products, even if they sell, they saying that they don't want to restock them. So even if that product sold in multitude of stores and you got that net worth and you got that money, they're not going to restock it. So there was a lady that put like 600 black-owned businesses on her page, and so we got to look for alternative ways to spend our money with each other. You know, because for sure there's products in stores and black-owned stores all across the country. So why not, you know, put your money into the hands of the people that let that dollar circulate in their community? Um, so like a lot of people, up in arms, like he told you what he was going to do. It's not like he didn't tell you. It's not like that man didn't tell you what he was going to do. He told you exactly what he was going to do. And whether you took it as a grain of salt or took it to mean that he wasn't going to do it to you, or he wasn't going to affect the culture. This is a race of people that he affected. You know what I'm saying? Not just us, our you, but Indians, indigenous people, period, of all nationalities that's not Caucasian. So, you know, you let 1,500 people go that actually try to take over our democracy, um, kill police officers, maim them, hurt them. And one of the ones that he just let go a week ago, the state trooper pulled him over and killed him. So this just goes to show you, without those rights that we so much needed, with them being dismantled, everything's everything is off the guardrails, which means, they stop you and feel as though they want to kill you. They're gonna say that you resisted, and then there's no punishment for him because he stated that also. You understand? So I know a lot of people was up in arms about the homosexuality. I know they was up in arms about um, uh, transgender. I know they was up in arms about women having the right to choose their own thing, and a lot of people didn't like those policies. The immigration, they didn't like all of that stuff that was going on, and they thought it was a need for a change, respectfully. But when you see the outcome of the change and you see what's in store, then you have to reevaluate what you thought. You understand? Especially when somebody was telling you all along what they were going to do. You know, if somebody keep telling you something all the time, then you can believe that that's what's going to be true, right? And so now we at a situation that we have to unite. We have to come as one, spend our money with our people, grow, and because we spend $1 trillion, so you know what I mean. It's not like we don't spend the majority of the money in America. We just don't spend it with each other. You know what I'm saying? We always want to go to to a place where we think that our dollar counts, but it really doesn't. They can care less about you spending any money with them, and they show you in different ads and different times in history that you have people, you spend all of this money with them, and then they come out and say something bogus like they don't need the black dollar, when we are the most influential people on the planet of the earth. Everybody knows that we the most influential people on the planet of the earth. You understand? So, and we spend the most money. We are consumers. We consume. This is what Black America does, right? Um, but there's never no more time in history that you can actually finance yourself. You understand? There's financing available for a multitude of different things, from startup businesses, personal business. If you're already in business, there's financing for you. So, they talking about the Diversity Inclusion Act, right? But you really can start your own business. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy, not knowing where your next dollar or your meal come from. Um, Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. But even if you're not an entrepreneur and you see what's going on right now, you want to take that dollar or that funding and put it even to the side just in case you need some equity to maybe leave or to start something and build it, and the funding is available. You understand? They have so many different lending options available at this point in time in history, and they have so many black-owned businesses that you don't really need to spend your money at any place that doesn't want you or doesn't want our people, um, and you don't have to settle for that. You know what I mean? So um, there's so many different ways to get funded, so many different businesses to spend your money, and maybe this people say is a curse, but maybe this is the blessing. This is what we needed to unify and become um, great as a race. I'm not saying that we ain't great. What I'm saying is that the more dollars that we accumulate and spend, the more growth we have. Um, and so I understand that people, like I said, that have all of these products in different places, and that you want your products to continuously move. And I understand that black people don't like to support each other. This is just that's just the nature of the beast. You understand what I'm saying? You just don't want to support each other, and you don't want to. I think that's a part of a different mindset, right? um, to think that a person of our color has an inferior product. When most of the when you look at all our history, everything that we did always exceeded what everybody else had because we had to. We had to be better academically. We had to be better physically um, because if we didn't, we wouldn't stand a chance, right? Just like they was trying to take away the Tuskegee Airmen course in aviation, yet they were the best of the best with the least equipment. And this goes for athletes, this goes for academics, this goes for science, this goes for everything. You understand? And they want to erase all of that history, just shove it out the way. But it could never be. They want to take away Black History Month, but history is every day, for Black people. You know what I mean? And the reason why I said that because we have made history in every phase of of everything, from science to astronomical astronomical things that we did, right? Um, and So if you're looking for funding, there's a few places, but we are consulting and funding. You can go to wisejsconsulting.com. We have a multitude of funding options for you. If a startup or you're already in business, we have that available for you also. Um, and all I can say is this is the greatest time in our life in history where we can actually unite as one, grow, accomplish, and let them know that we don't need them. They need us. And with that, peace.